the tense. There are three kinds of tenses. In other words, an action or activity can take place either in the present time or in the time that has gone by, or in the time which will take place in the future. An action can broadly be placed under any of the three tenses: the present tense, the past tense, or the future tense. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event. Present tense, a verb denoting an action taking place in the present time, is said to be in the present tense. Example: he writes a book. The bird is singing. Past tense, a verb denoting an action that has taken place in the past, is said to be in the past tense. Example: the horse jumped over the wall. She was singing a song. Future tense, a verb denoting an action that may take place in the future, is said to be in the future tense. Examples: he will write a book. I shall be singing a song. Present tense. There are four forms of present tense. 1. Indefinite or simple tense. 2. Continuous tense. 3. Perfect tense. 4. Perfect continuous tense. Simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express habitual action or general truths. Examples: she drinks coffee. The sun rises in the east. There are four types of simple present sentences. 1. Statement sentences. A subject followed by the first form of the verb forms it. Form: subject plus the first form of the verb plus the word. Examples: I read. We sing. She stands. They eat vegetables. Simple interrogative sentences. It is formed by do or does and first form of the verb. Form: do or does plus subject plus the first form of the verb plus. Examples: do I read? Do we sing? Does he or she stand? Do you play? Do you walk? Simple negative sentences. It is formed by do not or does not and the first form of the verb. form is subject plus do not, does not, the first form of the verb plus the activity. Examples: I do not read. We do not sing. You do not play. She does not stand. They do not speak. Simple interrogative and negative sentences. These are formed by do not, does not, followed by subject and first form of the verb. Form is do or does plus not plus subject plus the first form of the verb. Examples: don't I read? Don't we sing? Doesn't he stand? Don't you play? Don't they sit? Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is used for an action or activity going on at the time of speaking. There are 4 types of sentences under this tense. 1. Statement sentences. 2. Interrogative sentences. 3. Negative sentences. 4. Interrogative negative sentences. 1. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by is, am, are and verb ing form. Form subject plus is, am, are plus verb ing form. Examples: I am reading. We are singing. He or she is standing. You are playing. They are sitting. Present continuous interrogative sentence. It is formed by is, am, are, followed by the subject and the verb using ing. Form is, am, are plus subject plus verb with ing plus the activity. Examples: am I reading? Are we singing? Is he or she standing? Are you playing? Are they sitting? Present continuous negative sentence. It is formed by the subject followed by is not, am not, are not and the verb ing. Form subject plus is not, am not, are not plus verb using ing form. Examples: I am not reading. We are not singing. You are not playing. She is not standing. They are not sitting. present continuous interrogative and negative sentences. They are formed by is not, am not, are not, followed by subject and verb in the form ing. Form is, am, are plus not plus subject plus verb ing. Examples: am not I reading? Aren't we singing? Isn't he or she standing? Aren't you playing? Aren't they sitting? Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense describes an action or activity completed in the immediate past. Examples: the principal has just gone out. I have finished my homework. There are 4 types of sentences under this tense. 1. Statement sentences. 2. Interrogative sentences. 3. Negative sentences. 4. Interrogative negative sentences. 1. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has, have, and third form of the verb, past participle. Form: subject plus has, have, plus third form of the verb, past participle. I have read. We have sung. You have played. She has stood. They have sat. Present perfect interrogative sentence. It is formed by has, have, followed by the subject and third form of the verb, past participle. Form: has, have, plus subject plus third form of the verb, past participle. Examples: have I read? Have we sung? Have you played? Has she stood? Have they sat? Present perfect negative sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has not, have not, and third form of the verb, past participle. Form: subject plus has not, have not, plus third form of verb, past participle. Examples: I have not read. We have not sung. You have not played. She has not stood. They have not sat. Present perfect interrogative and negative sentences. They are formed by has not, have not, followed by subject and third form of verb, past participle. Form: has, have, plus not, plus subject, plus third form of the verb, past participle, plus. Examples: haven't I read? Haven't we sung? Haven't you played? Hasn't she stood? Haven't they sat? Present perfect continuous tense. It is used for an action or activity that began at some time in the past and is still continuing. Examples: the child has been sleeping for 3 hours. The boys have been playing football since this morning. There are 4 types of present perfect continuous sentences. 1. Statement sentences. 2. Interrogative sentences. 3. Negative sentences. 4. Interrogative negative sentences. 1. Statement sentences. It is formed by the subject followed by has been, have been, and present participle. Form: subject plus has been, have been plus present participle. Examples: I have been reading. We have been singing. He or she has been standing. You have been playing. They have been sitting. Present perfect continuous interrogative sentence. It is formed by has, have, followed by the subject and been and present participle with ing. Form: has, have plus subject plus been plus present participle plus. Examples: have I been reading? Have we been singing? Have you been playing? Has he or she been standing? Have they been sitting? Present perfect continuous negative sentence. It is formed by the subject followed by has not, have not, been and present participle with ing. Form: subject plus has not, have not plus been plus present participle plus. Examples: I have not been reading. We have not been singing. You have not been playing. She has not been standing. They have not been sitting. Present perfect continuous interrogative and negative sentences. These are formed by has not, have not, followed by subject, been and present participle with ing. Form: has, have plus not plus subject plus been plus present participle plus. Examples: haven't I been reading? Haven't we been singing? Hasn't she been standing? Haven't you been playing?